Okay, so I'm using Ciro Marchetti's Kipper, and I'm wanting to see if I can get all the answers we need on Noelle Dunphy's effect on Trump, based on the fact that she's suing Giuliani, and she has 23,000 emails that will eventually be part of public record. Who knows how long all this take? Maybe the cards will show us as well. But there were a few people in the last live stream that had this question come up. So let me see if I can get. Oh, let's just put the intention into the cards. Let's see what effect she will have. What effect will Noelle Dunphy have on Trump with his lawsuit against Rudy Giuliani? And apparently, it could even be, you know, the whole Trump crime family. So let's just leave it open and see who comes through and what. So we have people cards in this deck. All right, Noelle Dunphy right there. Okay. Well, this possibly could be Don Jr. and Eric. Ooh, we've got a painful loss right there. Okay. Because of cheating and abuse, hiding. Now, I'm thinking this could be Noelle Dunphy because that's the right age. And this would have to be Trump, because I set the intention to read on him. So he's the main male there. Change is coming up behind him. Okay. Ooh. That's my Jack Smith card there. Well, let me get these lined up here. And or get them laid out first, and then we'll read them all together. Wow. Okay, here's Rudy. Yeah. Oh, and there's the DOJ. Okay. Chopstick time. All right, so right in the center of the reading here, we have our card that has to do with taking risks and speculating. And it's right under her. So she took a risk working for Rudy Giuliani. It looked like a pretty creepy kind of relationship until everything turned very sour for her, which, I'm sure she was only in it for the money. Because it was a large, I can't remember the actual amount, but it was like a large amount he promised her. Was it something like $1 million a year? Something like that? I think. I could be wrong. You guys can let me know on that. I'm just here to read the cards as to how will this lawsuit against Rudy Giuliani affect Trump? Rudy's down here, and in this line right here, there's Trump with control over Rudy and his riskiness hanging over him. She's involved. Her and her work over a long period of time, trying to bring in stability and create assets for herself. Like, she's up here on the top, trying to do all of that. Because the imprisonment card, knights to her, I think she's going to be in some trouble herself, or she has some restriction going on that she can't get past. But then also, because her card, knights down here to Rudy Giuliani, and this card is sneaking up behind him, Yeah, I think this is all those details, all those emails that have been developing for years and years and years with the Trump clan will be the thing that gets Rudy. Now, because we have the mature woman right next to the courthouse card down here, and you can see we've got important discovery, we have papers, we have a jury trial that's going to be coming up, and that's Trump's karma that's sneaking up behind his back. Nothing he can do about that. He earned it. Yeah, and this right here, see, he's looking forward to trying. Well, on one level, we've got money laundering going on here. On another level, he is looking forward to just getting the heck out of Dodge and running away to a different country where he'll end up dying, because Trump is looking forward to some creative ways to getting out of Dodge. I'm leaving what's-her-face out of this right now, Noelle Dunphy out of this for a while. Sorry, I shouldn't call her what's-her-face. She has a name. Just because I can't remember her name in a second. Anyway, Noelle Dunphy is yes for the. I mean, this is her, but on another level, this card is all about creating wealth and prosperity, and that younger frame of mind that says, hey, well, what if we try this or this or this? Trump, looks to younger people to do things like that, but also to cheat them out of whatever. He's known as the cheater and the grifter and the money launderer. And he is looking forward to a very painful loss, as well as both of his sons and any attorney who would, because this is my card for attorneys, any attorney who would be supporting him. And does he even have any left? I mean, they keep leaving. They keep resigning because they have to, because they don't have anything to support him anymore. He's lost Corcoran, he's lost, there's no way I can remember that list. He's lost more than there are cards right here, and I have 21 cards. So change is sneaking up behind his back. Maybe someone will try to visit him in prison, in the big house. He may wind up locked up for a little while, or at least under some house arrest. And at the very least, it's everyone who's bonded, who's been loyally bonded to him, will be restricted, probably locked up. I'm thinking that for sure Rudy will, if he's not locked up, he may just have a terrible health problem that happens, because I've been getting that for a long time with him. I don't know how far he'll make it, but this could be Rudy being under house arrest. But my intention was to find out more about Trump, because I've already read on Rudy, I think, just last week. So anyway, rules and regulation, Jack Smith, something's will officially end for Rudy. Trump up here in the top row, he does have some control over this whole situation, but it looks to me like the way he's going to try and control it is just to run away. Jack Smith is working hard on this whole money laundering situation, RICO charges, conspiracy, racketeering, influence, organization, all of that. And Jack Smith, I think, I don't feel like this is about him being distracted. I feel like there's a lot weighing on him. It's the Trump crime family. I mean, we could even look at this as being Ivanka, Jared, Eric, and Don Jr. here. The Loyal family, right? Even though we know that they have flipped on him as much as possible. Maybe this is even the stand-in card for the mature man. Could even be Weisselberg going down for perjury. You know, because he's cooked those books for a long time. Yeah. Anyway, this doesn't look good for Trump. For him to come into the reading with his card and to have the coffin card and the imprisonment card, he's headed towards the coffin card, which is a very, very painful loss and ending. To have his family members here, to have Jack Smith and the DOJ come through, and Rudy, possibly Weisselberg, and the imprisonment card. If he's not locked up, it's at least restricted, some type of probably house arrest. These two cards touching, house arrest. He might have visitors come in, big changes because of, and this is often my answer card down here at this corner, jury trial, important discovery, and yeah. And then, you know, having these four corners here, these four cards here, well, first of all, there's ambition coming in to end all the grifting. And Trump can look forward to all of that. And like I said, Jack Smith is in there, but the grifting, the stealing, the energy vampire that Trump is, Jack Smith is really ambitious about going after that. And yeah, you know, maybe he is going to be somehow getting Trump locked up, and maybe Rudy as well, house arrest, and then he might go and visit that way. Jack Smith may go and visit that way to get the information he needs, but maybe he's going to be stopping Trump. Because maybe there is enough in those 23,000 emails that sinks the whole damn family. And then it just keeps coming forward and forward. But he has to stop Trump at some point. Otherwise, it's just getting ridiculous. And we're getting too close to the election. But, you know, only in the USA. Well, I don't know about other countries, actually, but you can still run for president from a prison cell. Can you win that way? That's highly unlikely. But legally, we don't have anything in our Constitution that says that can't happen. So, but, you know, he'd have to win. And he didn't win in 2020, so why the hell would he win now? So, yeah, and there was another question in the live stream that had to do with is Noelle Dunphy the woman who would ultimately bring 45 down, if I remember the words correctly. And what I have to say about that is I've read on that so many times, and I've always gotten that it's more than one woman, and it is the women in general who are fighting for their reproductive rights. But, you know, it used to be that Liz Cheney would show up as the Queen of Wands all the time, or we'd get the Three of Cups, you know. And that's why all of us readers were saying, oh, it's women, or it's a woman that's going to take him down. Well, Liz Cheney did her part. E. Jean Carroll did her part. All the female voters who made the midterms turn mostly blue. I mean, we do have a blue Senate. And I can't imagine that it's going to work for him in his favor at all in the, you know, in 2024. Yeah, no, I read so many times on that, and it's always a no. So, yeah, let's see, hold on, let me go from the other end and see what we have here. So, poverty, yeah, the big old runt-row, subpoena card, indictment card. Yeah, and I always get this card for him. Oatmeal brain. He has his loyal followers. but they're pretty helpless and waiting. And there will be the investigation will be really important here and here. Yeah, adjudication. And yeah, maybe something new will come in. Interesting. Yeah, bad health, long journey, family. Yeah, it's, it's all the same. It's just, nothing's changed. So yes, but Noelle will do, it's just, man, more movie material, right? Can you imagine? Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to get this uploaded and stop blabbing and wait for you guys to blab to me and tell me how you're feeling about it. Okay. Bye.